Good evening. Good evening. One more time. Good evening. You warm my heart. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the Boardman Civic Association's 34th Annual Academic Achievement Awards. I'm Mark Luke, a member of the Boardman Civic Association. It's a pleasure to be here this evening. In 1990, Elaine Mancini, Judge Joseph Hauser, and Dr. Bob Johnson organized and led the effort to start this Academic Achievement Awards dinner and the Scholarship Awards. And it's been continuing and flourishing for 34 years. Judge Joe Hauser is with us here this evening. Judge, we thank you for your efforts back then and continuing with us. Thank you. And we thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate the academic achievements of our Boardman resident students. At this time, we're going to open with the Pledge of Allegiance and an invocation. If you would please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is always such a wonderful night. Such a wonderful night. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gifts of the young people who we honor this evening. Their talent, their service, their intelligence blesses each and every one and is an inspiration to us all. Continue to bless them as they move on to new adventures and great things. May they never forget that you are with them always. We give thanks for their parents, their family members and friends, all those who provide them both roots and wings. Without their love and their support, our young people would not be here this evening. We also pray for our school systems, for our teachers, for those educators who continue to prepare our young people for their future. Their job is very, very hard and often underappreciated, but we are blessed with quality education, both public and private, in this area. Bless the Boardman Civic Association. May we continue to serve our community, and bless the food that we are about to eat this evening and the hands that prepared them. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Kathy. We have a standing tradition at all of our dinner meetings that we ask all military veterans who ever served or are currently serving in our United States military to please stand and be recognized. Very good. Thank you. And Mr. Hollabaugh, Mr. Wood. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much. Our scholarship sponsors are listed in your programs. Please take a moment during this evening to review those and look at those and understand the generosity of the people and the businesses that are listed there. At this time, we're going to head to dinner. So we ask a member of the catering staff to come down and direct you to the buffet line. Enjoy your friends and your fellowship and your dinner. We will return afterwards. Thank you. Okay, welcome back, everyone. I hate to interrupt such good fellowship that you're having this evening, but how about we give a nice warm round of applause to a la carte catering for that wonderful meal this evening. We'd also like to thank the Boardman Schools Television Network, who is here this evening. They come out and routinely do tape our events, which is great, and they rebroadcast them, which is really a benefit. And it's great for the students. They can experience that, get out into the community, and do wonderful things like that as well. With us this evening are staff members Joe Hollabaugh, Scott Burns, Amy Radinovic, and student Jose Leippy-Caban. Thank you. A few guest introductions this evening. We have with us Boardman Township trustee Tom Costello. Tom, there you go. Boardman School Board member Vicki Davis. Vicki. Mahoney County Area Court Judge Joe Hauser. Judge. You got doubly mentioned tonight. For those of you keeping score. Right, that's two. Yeah, very good. And also Educational and Service Center Board member Kathy McNabb Welsh. Kathy. A few quick things here. Mark Hadley, would you please stand? Mark? Don't drop your head. Yeah. So Mark Hadley is a Boardman native and a member of our Boardman Civic Association. He also qualified for and ran the Boston Marathon on April 15th with a time of 2 hours and 34 minutes, which is basically sprinting for 2 hours and 34 minutes, which is amazing. He was in the top 200 out of 15,000. So congratulations, Mark. That's amazing. Yep, very good. 15,000 of your closest friends running with you that day. Yeah. Tim Saxton, would you please stand? Tim Saxton is our Boardman Schools superintendent. Tim was a Boardman graduate and Grove City College graduate as well. Has been with the Boardman Local School District for 22 years, including 8 years as superintendent. He's going to be retiring end of July. Tim? Yes. I've known Tim since I went to Boardman High School as well, graduating with your sister. He's always been the exact same way he is you see him now. He's a quality person, a man of character. He's been a great leader for us in the school district. Superintendent is a complicated job. You're talking about a $60+ million budget, 600 employees, 6 school buildings alone. It's a complicated 24-hour day job. That's the person who gets to decide whether you go to school on a snow day or not, right? It's a lot of responsibilities. Tim, congratulations. We're thankful for you and for what you've done for our school district and our community. You're not going anywhere, and we know that, but wish you congratulations on a wonderful career. Thank you. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our Boardman Civic Association President, Mr. Dan Segul. Dan?
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate your leadership at this event and at so many other things that are done in our community. I'm probably going to cover a little bit of ground that you already covered, but it'll be okay. But before I get into my prepared comments, I do want to remind our graduates, it is important that we have your contact information, email address, and address so that when it is time for us to send the scholarship to whatever educational institution it might be going to or trade association, that we can do that. So I think we got that for most of you, but if we missed you, make sure to see Meg Harris before you leave today. She's that very attractive woman towards the door there, okay? But I want to wish you all a very good evening and a congratulations to our students, our parents, family, and friends. What a pleasure it is to recognize your efforts. And I want to especially thank the sponsors and members of BCA who work each year to make this possible. I salute the parents, family, and friends. Your support has been essential to the success of these young people. We are also grateful for the educators and administrators whose commitment to our children and our community is so essential. Again, I'm covering some ground that's already been covered, but on that note, I want to congratulate our BCA member and current Boardman Superintendent of Schools, Tim Saxton, on your upcoming retirement. Now, Tim is more than just a good-looking guy with a great hairstyle. He's been a great leader and lover of our community. Thank you again, Tim. But today, our focus is on our graduates. And it's wonderful that we can award 10 scholarships today. That's actually one of the higher totals that we've been able to do in recent years. But we could have awarded 20. I'm just blown away when I look at the applications. All 10 of you are very deserving, but so are those that were not selected. You should be proud of your accomplishments, but also be proud and supportive of your fellow students. Let me tell you all a little bit about this class of students. They have a combined GPA of 3.92. While this is impressive, it's just a number. The actions behind the numbers are more important. Those actions include hundreds of hours of community service. Do you know some of these students have already obtained some professional designations? Most of them have been working in jobs for the past several years. They've overcome much in their education, time pressures, learning disabilities, and dealing with a pandemic in the middle of it all. They are active in their schools, clubs, sports, the arts, and their faith. As we recognize you today, I want to encourage you with this. We love you, and we need you. There are a lot of exciting things going on in the Mahoning Valley. After many years of job and population loss, our community ended 2023 with 4 straight years of growth in employment, GDP, and population. Did you know that this area is also number 1 in the country for millennial home ownership? These are some great trends, but it also emphasizes a great need that we have. We need men and women who will fill demand created by growth. We need the next generation of workers, laborers, teachers, coaches who will help our community to move forward. Simply put, we don't have enough skilled people to fill all the roles that are being created. That is why there is now a focus economically of repopulating our valley. As you pursue the next steps in your education and vocation, you can also play a role in shaping the future of our valley. I did pretty well when I was in high school, but I wasn't in your league. But I am smart enough to know this. If you will be part of our future, then I know our future looks bright. Congratulations and God bless.
Very good. Thank you, Dan. There's one addition to our agenda this evening, and as I'm the MC and the doors are locked, you have to sit here and listen to me for a few minutes. So I thought that would be funnier. Nobody really laughed. Are you full? Or is it too much? You have a big meal? Yeah, inside laughing. Yeah, thank you. So we're a civic organization, and many people say, what's a civic organization? So we're going to have a minute for civics. Everybody ready? Okay. By a show of hands, how many people here this evening believe in the preservation of our democracy? Raise your hand if you believe in that. Okay, very good. You're all wrong. You all just failed. I'm going to single someone out. Francisca Gatica, in your application, you said that you took the AP U.S. government exam, correct? Why is that question? Why did everybody fail that question? The question was, the question was, do you believe in the preservation of our democracy? We're not a democracy. That's correct. Very good. That wasn't, your scholarship is still good. Okay, there's nothing, we're fine. Okay. I'm not taking that. There was no wrong answer there. Okay. We don't live in a democracy, but that word is used a lot. You hear it very frequently. We do not. We live in a constitutional republic. Didn't we just say it a few minutes ago? I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands. But many times in society, and you'll read it, and people will write it, and very intelligent people will say it, we live in a democracy when we do not. We live in a republic. So it's just an interesting reminder that even during the Pledge of Allegiance, we say that, but do we really remember it? Do we really take it in and understand what it means? Now, this is a kind of a advertisement for this fall. We have an election forum, and it's really an excellent program that we have. We encourage everybody to attend that. It's in September, I believe September 16th. It's election forum, so we will have that. Now, when you want to talk about democracy, local elections very much act like a democracy because your singular vote counts. But on the state and federal level, we're a republic. So there is kind of a mixture there. But local elections act like a democracy because every vote counts. So we live in this wonderful land, this country that we recognized veterans for earlier. But remember, we don't live in a democracy. We live in a republic. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for the evening, Dr. Tracy Hotstetler, Superintendent of the Educational Service Center of Eastern Ohio. Tracy began her career as a special education teacher, working with high school and middle school students. She earned her master's degree and certification in educational administration from Edinburgh University in Pennsylvania. She began her administrative career as an elementary school principal and transitioning to middle school principalship in Mahoney County. In 2013, she earned her superintendent's license and a position as a director of teaching and learning in Stark County. She served as superintendent at East Palestine City School District before becoming the Educational Service Center of Eastern Ohio superintendent in 2018. Tracy earned her doctorate in educational leadership from Youngstown State University in 2021. She's a native of Bristolville, Ohio. Her family includes her husband, Lance, her children, Hannah and Elena, and her son-in-law, Ryan. Let's give a warm welcome to our keynote speaker, Dr. Tracy Hotstetler.
Well, I feel like he just told you everything I was going to tell you about myself, so I could skip about 5 minutes of the speech. I will tell you, Mr. Saxton said no more than 5. Nobody ever gets angry when you have a short speech. But that lady right there in the yellow is my board president, or my board member, and she said no less than 15. So just so you know, I'm kidding. I'll meet you in the middle somewhere. So as they mentioned, I'm the superintendent of the Educational Service Center of Eastern Ohio. Everybody wonders what we do, and it would take me 15 minutes to tell you. So the abbreviated version is this. We supply services to students from the time their mothers are expecting all the way through age 22. We provide special education, related service therapies, and we also provide something that you might be interested in, which is career counseling. So our career counselors work with students in high school to navigate career interests and their aptitudes. And what their goal is to help students navigate all of the choices and help them create postgraduate plans. They work with approximately 50 businesses throughout the Valley and collaborate to ensure students and educators know what jobs are in demand regionally, and they guide students through college and career decisions. But what I'd really like to focus on tonight are our scholarship recipients. First of all, congratulations. I'm not sure if you're more excited than your parents, but congratulations on a job well done. It's obvious that I'm in a room with accomplished, well-adapted young men and women. I think it's safe to assume that you've had tremendous support from your families and teachers. The love and guidance you have received from your parents and some occasional prodding, I'm sure, have kept you on course. Your teachers have pushed you to ensure you've reached your highest levels. Nonetheless, your success is because of what you have put into this. As you embark on the next leg of your journey, I thought about what I wish I would have said to my daughters when they were your age. Both of my girls have recently graduated from college. Both of them received significant scholarships, and both of them graduated from the University of Alabama. Right now, Mr. Saxton is trying not to yell, "Roll Tide." What I didn't know when I sent them 14 hours from home was how they would struggle with change and how they'd react to challenges. They worked hard in high school, sure they did, but things really came easily to them. They never experienced the gut punch that we term as failure. They were remarkable, diligent students, much like you, I would assume. It's what got them scholarships. But since they never really felt failure, academic pressure, or the intense change that graduation can present, they didn't have a skill set to overcome it. So they struggled more than they needed to. You see, change brings so many exciting things your way. I'm going to assume you're thrilled to be graduating and you're welcoming these changes with open arms. A new opportunity, a fresh start, college, enlistment, workforce, whatever you might be going into, and maybe even for some of you, independence. Change propels us forward, it shakes things up, and keeps life from becoming stagnant. But let's be honest, change can also feel like a whirlwind, throwing us off balance and leaving us scrambling for a foothold. As with anything, you may face some challenges as you adjust, and I hope what I say tonight might plant some seeds for you to handle those challenges better. Research indicates that when people face tremendous change, they tend to revert back to where they came from because it's what's most comfortable. But change, even when difficult, is a catalyst for personal growth and development. It forces us to adapt and to learn new things and to become more resilient. As we navigate challenges, we discover hidden strengths and build a deeper understanding of ourselves. On the other side of change lies the potential for a brighter, more fulfilling future. So what's normal when it comes to dealing with change? Discomfort. I always say, get comfortable with discomfort. It's natural to feel a sense of unease when things shift. We crave familiarity, the concept of the known, but I want to plant this seed with all of you. Discomfort often precedes growth. It's a signal that we're stepping outside of what we know, a necessary for any kind of progress. Author Paulo Coelho says, "Not all storms come to disrupt your life, some come to clear a path." You can also expect uncertainty. Change rarely comes with a clear roadmap. There will be moments of confusion where the path ahead seems unclear. This is your chance to explore, to discover new possibilities, and to learn to navigate the unknown with curiosity and courage. So I want to plant another seed. Embrace uncertainty, fail forward, learn from your mistakes. Know that everyone who is anyone has failed. I know you'll hear many speeches about triumph, about the culmination of your hard work, and that's important. But here's the thing, true triumph is rarely born from pure, unblemished success. More often, it's forged in the fires of failure. You'll shy away from failure because it's not comfortable. This is where you need to harness grit. Now that is an important word. I'm sure you've all heard the word grit, but by definition, grit means unyielding courage. It's the firmness of the mind or spirit. It's also the key ingredient to persevering through failure. As scholarship winners, you have conquered challenges and triumphs in high school. You've aced tests, you've participated in clubs, navigated friendships and all of the drama that comes with it. And you've probably discovered some of your passions. Clearly, you've cultivated grit. Rely on that throughout your life. Embrace it to get through adversity. Some of the most successful people have found failure and grit to be so important, they're quoted about it. Colin Powell, the first Black Secretary of State, said, "There are no secrets to success. It's the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure." Vince Lombardi, head coach for the Green Bay Packers, known for winning 5 championships in 7 years and 2 Super Bowls, said, "I firmly believe that any man's finest hours, or woman's, with the fulfillment of all that he holds dear is the moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle victorious. Research shows that when we fear failure, we are inadvertently less inclined to try something we know might not bring us immediate success. That's huge. You guys need to hear that one. And I'm going to pause for a moment. As an educator, as a mom, we're always talking about get your A's, make sure you don't screw this one up. No, screw it up. You're young. Figure that out. Try something that's not going to just be a given. Fearing failure keeps you stagnant. It inhibits your growth. What if we reframed it? What if failure wasn't the enemy, but instead a stepping stone or a lesson to be learned? Author and motivational speaker Tony Robbins said, "The only impossible journey is the one you never begin." Steve Jobs, we all know who Steve Jobs is, right? Pioneer of the personal computer, co-founder of Apple, said, and I love this, "The people who are crazy enough to change the world are usually the ones who do." So think about it. The Wright brothers didn't just build an airplane and take flight. They crashed planes, dozens of them. J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter manuscript was turned down 12 times before it was accepted. The beauty of failure is that it's packed with information. It tells us what didn't work and where our approach was flawed. It allows us to refine our strategies, to learn and grow. It is a brutal teacher, but it is a highly effective one. It is in moments of difficulty that grit and perseverance become your guiding light. You will be required to harness your commitment to keep moving forward. Keep in mind that perseverance is not a one-time act. It is a common practice. It is the unwavering spirit that says, "I will fall, I will rise, and I will keep moving." Each obstacle you overcome, each tear you shed becomes a lesson learned, a brick laid on the foundation of your resilience. Oprah Winfrey said, "You don't become what you want, you become what you believe." Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you." So when change, failure, and struggles come your way, remember this. There's potential for incredible growth, new opportunities, and a chance to rewrite your own story. My own path to success was definitely not a straight line. It was a winding road full of twists and turns and roadblocks. Some of those roadblocks I actually built myself. I don't know why I did it, but I did. But that journey ultimately made me stronger, wiser, and more resilient because I had grit. So if someone were to ask about my journey, I'd say I earned my bachelor's degree from Kent State, my master's from Edinburgh, and my doctorate from YSU. I'd say that I've been a teacher, a principal, a director, and a superintendent. But my real story is one much more shaped by grit. I became a teacher after losing my mom in a car accident, after a necessary restart of my first year in college because of all of my mistakes that I didn't learn from, after I paused my bachelor's degree twice to do other things, after I stayed home for 10 years with my children, and after I applied for a job I wasn't qualified to have. I became a principal after I taught for 4 years in a job I didn't like, after I earned my master's degree while working full-time and managing a family, after many late nights of homework, writing papers, perfecting a resume, and creating a portfolio, and after people told me I was nuts to want to be a principal. Loved that job. No offense, I love my job now too, but it was amazing, that job. I became a superintendent after I went back to college at the age of 42. After I drove 1 hour and 20 minutes each way to a job because I knew it would matter on my resume. And after I applied for 2 jobs that everyone told me were already taken, and I got them both. So, the most difficult thing that I think I've ever done was at age 49 and 363 days old, so 2 days shy of my 50th, I earned my doctorate. So, What do I do now? As an ESC superintendent, I run a $32 million company with 800 employees. We work with more than 25 schools in 5 counties, and our services reach more than 60,000 children. Grit. It's not a magical power, but a combination of passion and perseverance. It's the fire that ignites within you when faced with obstacles, the steadfast determination that pushes you forward when doubt creeps in. Adversity is not meant to break us, it's meant to shape us. It's the fire that forges steel, the storm that strengthens the oak. It's through these challenges that we learn what we're truly made of. We discover our resilience, our resourcefulness, and the depths of our own inner strength. Grit, let it push you when you fail. Be the architects of your own resilience, the masters of your own destiny. Face the difficulties and embrace the changes, knowing that through perseverance, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and ready to conquer whatever life throws your way. Graduates, go make a difference. God bless you.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you very much for your comments this evening and your candid personal comments as well. You know, your story of grit resonates with people because hearing a personal story matters, you know, and it teaches us all and tells us all that we can do those things as well if we have the desire to do so. Thank you. And I'm pretty sure you heard Tim Saxon not saying roll tide, but OH. All right. Okay, now our presentation of students. Criteria to be invited to tonight's Academic Achievement Awards are 2024 graduates, taking that on faith, Boardman residents, and 3.5 GPA and above. For the 2024 academic class, we received 54 scholarship applications from students who met the criteria, representing Boardman, Cardinal Mooney, and Ursuline High Schools. Applications filled with accomplishments in academics, athletics, arts, school and community involvement, and work experiences. As you heard earlier, you know, the news is the news, and it is what it is, but these applications give you faith. They give you faith in tomorrow. They really simply do. And something unique, and Dan Segal mentioned, all of these 10 scholarship award winners have all worked. They've all worked jobs. I think that's significant. When I invite you to come forward to accept your award, we ask you to please take a minute or two and tell us what you see in your future. So awarding these 10 scholarships at $750 each. First is Jocelyn, do I have that right? Jocelyn? Okay. Jocelyn Beshara from Ursuline High School, a National Honor Society member, AP scholar, varsity golf team, student council, Spanish club, and a mission trip participant. Her future educational interest lies in political science. Let's congratulate and welcome Jocelyn Beshara.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jocelyn Beshara. I will be a graduating senior from Ursuline High School, attending Case Western Reserve University, and I will be majoring in political science, minoring in Spanish, with the intent of being pre-law. And I'd like to thank the Boardman Civic Association for giving me this opportunity and my parents for always supporting me. Thank you.
Our second scholarship award winner is Francisca Gatica from Ursuline High School, a National Honor Society member, AP scholar, cheerleading, French club, art club, liturgy committee, and involved in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Her future educational interest is nursing. Let's congratulate and welcome Francisca Gatica.
Hi, my name is Francisca Gatica. I'm a senior at Ursuline High School. First of all, I would just like to thank the Boardman Civic Association for giving me this award. It is truly an honor to be here. And I also would like to thank my best friend and my biggest supporter, my mom, for always being there for me and for always helping me not be stressed. And this fall, I will be attending Ohio University to major in nursing. I hope to then go to get my nurse practitioner degree with hopes of someday opening my own medical spa.
Our next award winner is Tiana James from Boardman High School, a National Honor Society member, AP scholar, yearbook editor, Big Spartan, Little Spartan mentor, and a food bank volunteer. Her future educational interest is business information systems. Let's congratulate and welcome Tiana James.
Good evening, everybody. First, I would like to thank the Boardman Civic Association for awarding me this scholarship and providing me with the honor of being here tonight. My name is Tiana James. I'm a senior at Boardman, and I'm elated to be here accepting this scholarship as I look forward to a bright future. I'm very grateful for these wonderful opportunities that people within our community provide for the students and how much they care about our academic futures. I'm a National Honor Society member with over 50 hours of community and school service. I participated in events such as the Down Syndrome Association Bike Camp and their Buddy Walk, as well as book sales and the pizza cook-off. Being a part of these events have given me the chance to really know and appreciate my community. And it's important to me that I utilize my time to help others. And so it has truly been a privilege being a part of the 2023 to 2024 chapter at BHS. I'm also the editor of the yearbook, and I have enjoyed working with my girls this year as we creatively crafted the book that will hold all the memories that we treasure and will look back on in the future. In the next few months, I will be traveling to Huntsville, Alabama, where I will be attending Oakwood University majoring in Management Information Systems, a major that I chose because of my interest in technology and the business world. Not only am I excited to be attending Oakwood, but I am truly grateful to be here. I would like to thank my parents, Garfield and Verlin James, who came with me tonight, my grandparents, my Auntie Karen, and everyone who has been my guide through high school, helping me stand tall and find my place at BHS. And thank you all for having me here this evening, as well as the other scholarship recipients. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Tiana. Our next recipient is Kelsey McCallum, Boardman High School, National Honor Society member, Italian Club, Italian National Honor Society, Boardman Schools Television Network manager, and a frequent person behind the camera at these events that we have. Her future educational interest is media production. Let's congratulate and welcome Kelsey McCallum.
Hello, everyone. I'm very grateful to be up here accepting this scholarship. I want to thank the board and the Civic Association for this honor. I would also like to thank my parents for being such inspirations to me every day, especially my mother, who has had the pleasure of my help for so many park events, and my father for being my support system every day. I would also like to thank my little brother for pushing my limits every day. I'd like to mention, as Mark Luke said, that this is not my first Civic Association event. I've been behind the camera, and for that, I'd like to thank Mr. Hollabaugh, who has also played a huge part in my success in media production, which I will continue to study in the fall at the University of Cincinnati. Thank you again for this opportunity. I am honored to be surrounded by my fellow students. Congratulations to all the winners.
Very good. Thank you, Kelsey. Our next recipient is Samantha Murray from Boardman High School. Swim team captain, Big Spartan, Little Spartan mentor, lifeguard and swimming instructor. And you might want to be nice to Samantha because she works at Handel's Ice Cream. Future educational interest is cosmetology. Let's congratulate and welcome Samantha Murray.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Boardman Civics for their generous scholarship. By successfully maintaining my time between sports and education, I've maintained a 3.6 GPA even with my learning disability. I plan to attend the Aveda Institution for Cosmetology in the fall and hope to one day own my own salon. And I would like to thank my parents for the late nights and fightings between school. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha. Our next recipient is Mackenzie Riccatelli, Boardman High School. National Honor Society. Athletics include basketball, cross country, and track. Also Italian Club, Spirit Club, and the Mahoning Valley Coaches Association's Girls Basketball Player of the Year. Future educational interest is mathematics education. Let's congratulate and welcome Mackenzie Riccatelli.
Hi, like he said, I'm Mackenzie Riccatelli. First off, I want to thank the Boardman Civic Association for giving me this scholarship and congratulate the rest of the scholarship winners. I'd also like to thank my parents because I would not be here where I am without them. I am going to attend the College of Worcester, double majoring in education and math, minoring in phys ed, and I will be continuing my basketball career. And yeah. And also, this community has made such a big impact on me that after college, I would like to come back here and teach at Boardman High School and possibly coach basketball. So.
Great. Thank you, Mackenzie. Our next award winner, Morgan Russo, Boardman High School. National Technical Honors Society, Key Club member. Morgan has already achieved her STNA license and is a certified medical assistant. Future educational interest is diagnostic medical imaging. So let's congratulate and welcome Morgan Russo.
Hi everyone. Like he said, my name is Morgan Russo. My home school is Boardman, however I'm attending the vocational school in the nursing program. I'll graduate with my STNA license, my MA certification, my EKG certification, and soon to be my physical therapy and patient care certification. Following this, I'll be attending Kent State Salem for the ultrasound program and minoring in biological sciences. And will continue to work at Mercy Health Hospital throughout my school career. Once I become an ultrasound technician, I would like to specialize in OBGYN. Overall, I would like to thank the Boardman Civic Association for giving me this great opportunity, and congratulations to all the scholarship recipients.
Thank you, Morgan. Our next recipient, Carter Simmons, Cardinal Mooney High School. His athletics include football, lacrosse, basketball, and ski club, member of the Italian and Spanish clubs, and is a person who's going to replace me up here in the future because he is their school rally MC. His future educational interest is business management. Let's congratulate and welcome Carter Simmons.
Hello, I am Carter Simons. I'm a senior at Cardinal Mooney High School. I would like to first thank the Boardman Civic Association for the opportunity to earn this scholarship. Congratulate all of the other scholars that won. And I would like to thank my parents because they always help me with my antics in school. I plan on majoring in business management at YSU, and I plan to take that business management degree into construction and/or a realtor job in the area. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Carter. Our next recipient is Landon Stokes, Boardman High School, National Honor Society member, art, photo arts, Japanese culture and drama clubs, marching band member, and has already illustrated a published children's book. Future educational interest is virtual communication design. Let's congratulate and welcome Landon Stokes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Landon Stokes, and I just want to first off talk about thank you, Civic Association, for this wonderful opportunity, and thank you to my parents and my grandmother for being here today. Yes, it is true. I illustrated a children's book, and if you want to talk about grit, that definitely took a whole bunch of it. A lot of hours and a lot of sleepless nights, but at the end, it all came together to something truly incredible. I've been a part of my school's National Honor Society, and I've had over 75 hours of community and school hours. For my future, I'll be attending Kent State University, going into virtual communication design, aka graphic designing. And yes, that's it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Landon. If you ever have too much of that deep voice, you want to share some with me, I'd be more than happy to take it. That is awesome. Very good. Number 10, our final award winner this evening, for our scholarship award is Mary Catherine Worth, Boardman High School, National Honor Society, Big Spartan, Little Spartan mentor, volleyball team captain, basketball team captain, and a color commentator for the boys' basketball games on YSN. Future educational interest is English education. Let's congratulate and welcome Mary Catherine Worth.
First and foremost, I want to thank the Boardman Civics Association for awarding me the scholarship. It is truly a huge honor, especially to receive this among some truly incredible seniors. I will be attending the College of Worcester, where I will be getting my degree in secondary education as well as English and minoring in physical education alongside Mackenzie Riccatelli. I will also be continuing my volleyball career there and maybe, hopefully in the future, my basketball career. But truly the end goal is to return to Boardman High School and give back to the community that has given me truly so much. So thank you again for helping me reach this goal.
How about one round of applause for all 10 of those students, right? And it's wonderful to hear from all of you as well. You know, we work hard to go out and solicit scholarship contributions, and they've been growing over the years. And we'd like to think that's because people trust us with what we're doing, because that money goes right back out into all these scholarships. And when you can come to this dinner tonight, or maybe watch this video later, and see what you're investing in, you get it. And you appreciate it, and you know it, and you want to do it into the future too, right? You get jealous for it. You want to support things like that. And it's just a beautiful thing. So thank you for sharing all your messages with us here tonight. We hope you do come back. Get a good education, come back here and be leaders in our community and lead us into the future, because we need you. We need you. So we've had a wonderful evening tonight. We have some thank yous. Our speaker, Dr. Tracy Hostetler, thank you very much for your good message this evening. To all our scholarship sponsors, to Boardman Park for hosting us, to the Boardman Schools Television Network, and also members of our organization have been critical to putting this evening together. Marty Bushy, Dan Segul, Meg Harris, Jeff Barone, Karen McCallum, Kathy McNabb Welsh, and McKenna Osinger. We thank them all very much. And of course, the students and your family members are with you here this evening. Thank you for attending. Your attendance is important. We want to get some pictures of the scholarship winners after dinner, or after we adjourn this evening. Now, if there's a fireplace in the room, you must take pictures in front of it. Everyone knows that rule, right? Everybody got that? So we do have a fireplace in the room. So if you would please gather afterwards, have our students gather there. And we're going to get pictures of them, and then you can take pictures as you like as well. We're happy to be here this evening. So again, thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate the academic achievements of our Boardman resident students, and congratulations to all of you winners. To you students, please understand, you've earned this. These aren't participation trophies. This isn't something you get because you walk in the door. You've earned it. We read your applications. We read through all of these things, and we understand who you are and what you're doing, and we're excited for your future. So appreciate what you have, pay forward the blessings that you've had, and you're going to make this place a better world. We're excited about that. Boardman has an amazing amount of diverse opportunities in almost any area of life, including family, education, commerce, health, recreation, community service, and faith. Let's continue to take advantage of these opportunities or try them for the first time and preserve Boardman's motto, a nice place to call home. Thank you for attending. God bless and good night.